this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
This guy could not get any sexier.
After a brutal battle with the Necromancer.
But you got here and you met Parsus. And as you were fighting Parsus seemed to be under the impression that you were coming for their inventions. And then after you really drawn out bloody fight with them, Psyche was up in their face and mentioned that they were there trying to take down Loveless, and they realized that you weren't really coming after them specifically.
Parsus has surrendered and is willing to talk.
We don't have to be enemies. It sounds like we both have it out for the same person, Loveless.
Ain't you been helping him out this whole time?
Yes, I have helped. I've helped in a number of ways, in fact. But my goals do not align with theirs, and it seems that I am nothing but a little pawn of Loveless's in her grand little game.
But Elinor's life force is slowly being drained away.
25 points of void damage.
Oh,
I need you to make a recovery check.
Please. Nope.
I'm running out of spells. You are approaching a future I can no longer push back. Should you fall here, your soul will never know rest, and that is a promise.
Life and death hang in the balance.
Can we get going, please?
Nah.
I need to cry now or later.
Now.
So congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of a very long, one of the biggest dungeons in this adventure path.
So, I'd say kind of made it to the
Kind
end?
of made it. I'm still
you're
not.
at the end of it.
We're in the
You're
process
not out of it.
making
You
it
are at
through.
the end of it.
I am not at the end of it yet. I could be at the end of my life.
You have gone through every encounter. You have been in every room. You have you've gotten all the loot. I'll go ahead and tell Jacob that so he doesn't
good.
stress. Well, you actually you haven't looted this room yet.
I
But
wasn't stressed.
That's
I'm
neither here nor
fine.
there.
Other things are worrying me more right now.
One of the characters still has persistent damage, but you are at the end of it. And so I preemptively asked everyone here to level up to level 11.
Yeah.
The caveat that we've had to clarify, since one of the characters here has persistent damage and might die because we are still in rounds.
And I still can't believe you did that to me.
I will never. That's one of those GM moments where I looked at you and said, "I told you to die." Cast enervation when you critically
And
fail.
I believe on the record, I gave you an FU
You did, but
with an actual say the whole 4-letter word.
yeah,
That was to you and the character. You should know that.
that was great. Though that's one of those GM moments that I really enjoyed. But the level up that you have all done was mostly I wanted you to do it because otherwise we were going to have to pause early in this episode to do it.
And that would suck.
And that would suck. I always hate that. But you should know that we've agreed that the level up will not effectively take place until you go back and rest at the barrel of bullet.
We did not agree. We were told.
We were told.
That's agreement.
I don't
That's
agree.
not agreement.
I'd rather.
You know what? When we don't have agreement, I will take acceptance.
I still don't accept it.
I don't
I'm in
accept it
denial.
either. Revolt. Fight back. Rise up.
Fight.
No.
Oh.
Anyway, but you did get to go through the level up process. I know for those who maybe are running this game or playing in it, the levels may not make sense. We have a 3-person party, and it happens to work out in the encounter budget machine that if you only have 3 people, if everyone is exactly 1 level higher, you're effectively the same encounter budget as a party of 4 people 1 level lower than you. So a party of 4 would just be hitting 10 right now, basically. So you're level 11. Another thing that I don't know if we've talked about on air a lot is the adventure path technically ends at level 11, so level 12 for you guys whenever you finish this book. But to me, running a show, that seems dumb because it's like, all right, guys, you leveled up. Now you can't do anything with it.
That's dumb.
So I've already been planning to give you guys level 12 basically right before your last encounter. I will say that I'm going to adjust it so that it's relatively the same difficulty, but that way you actually get to level 12 and the end of the book and use your stuff instead of just like, I finished it, level 12, whoa.
Because level 11 is not very exciting.
No, it's not. But speaking of it not being very exciting, why don't we go around the table and talk about the stuff you got at level 11?
Something not very exciting. I got 6th rank spells.
Yeah,
It's not very exciting for me. It's like, I'll start it then. I got 1 more feat, and I chose Die Hard.
Holy shit, 3 feet?
Wow.
And I'm ticked that I can't use it to try to survive.
That's more than 2.
It's because you
You'll be
haven't
fine.
rested yet. It's okay. I'm not going to use my 6th rank spell,
Also,
which would suck.
I'm a master in perception now, so my perception is higher.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yeah, that's something that I was waiting for. And I have a feat now, but we don't spend a lot of exploration mode. But like one of my class things is now if I got panache during an exploration mode thing, I get like a constant +1 to certain things.
That's fun.
So it was kind of nice, but not a lot. And I can't use it anyway.
You got some skill increases and feats.
Yes, I
too.
did increase my thievery and my deception.
Cool. Anyone else want to talk about their level up?
Nar.
Yes.
Tell us about your level 6 spell.
I got 2, actually. Only 1 to cast, the 1 like slot. I got Awaken Entropy.
Very
which
secure.
has the power to destroy things by shoving them forcefully through time, even things that would not age.
Interesting. I cast Age.
8d6 void and 8d6 force damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
And then my other 6th rank spell is Zealous Conviction. Up to 10 willing creatures, should they allow me, willing, you bypass your target's rational minds, instilling them with unshakable conviction and zeal. The targets each gain 12 temporary hit points and gain a +2 status bonus to will saves against mental effects, as their faith overrides the signals from their own bodies and minds.
Ooh.
That
If you
is
tell
pretty
a
cool.
target to do something, it must comply with your request.
Ooh,
Though
very
if it
fun.
normally finds the task repugnant, it can attempt a will save at the end of its turn due to cognitive dissonance.
At first, I thought,
Sounds like
Elinor, do the Macarena, but she wouldn't resist. She'd be like, yes!
Sounds like a great spell for a cult leader.
A very culty spell.
Cult.
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 Is Psyche a cult? Yes. All right, Chester, tell us about
One
your
day.
level up.
Yeah, what'd you get there, Jacob?
Chester got some more formulas. He got Resolve, so he has basically the will version of evasion.
Yes.
That's what Psycheers had for a while.
Yes.
Really
On
cool.
my level.
I got some stuff that, let's see, I can attempt any check that requires you to be trained in it, even if I am not trained in it.
That's cool.
And it works that way for like, if I needed to be expert, but I'm only trained, I can do it and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. That's pretty cool. I got another lore.
Yeah.
I'll save that one for when it's applicable. And just, cool, neat stuff. It's really bad looking at this Archives of Nethys page because I saw what I would be getting at level 13.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm real upset that we're not getting the level 13 because then I would actually be
Well,
legendary.
That is the way it
Yeah.
is.
But it's a nice little level.
Yeah.
It's formula, the skill feat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The odd levels, you don't get any of your nice class feats, but it's some neat stuff that'll help out, hopefully. Especially that will save.
That's very fun. Yeah, 11's, if you're a spellcaster, it's great because every odd level you're going up in spell ranks.
Yeah.
So you're getting newer, more stronger stuff. But 11 in particular is one of those, it's like skill feats. Is it a general feat, this one?
Yes, actually, yeah, we got general feats. Chester took toughness,
Oh, nice.
so he has more HP now.
General feats are fun. But,
Sir,
yeah.
I now have 151 H-pizzles.
Oh, you're going to need
I
them.
also have 151 HP.
Hot dog!
Dang, I feel behind because I only have 151.
Yeah, you could take toughness instead of Die Hard.
Wait, you said 151?
Yeah.
I have 151.
Yes.
Yeah, you
That's-
have as many as I have, and I leveled
And
up.
you have 151?
Yes.
Buddies!
We can all take exactly the same amount of damage before we die, except
Triplies.
probably me because I'll be taking damage for you.
Yeah, and you'll be healing.
Maybe I should have taken toughness. I don't know. Al had Die Hard and it didn't save him.
I was trying to figure out how this happened. It's because Psycheer has a D10 from your mystery. Elinor has a D10 because of swashbuckler, and Chester has a D8, but just took toughness, which effectively gives you a D10 instead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Incredible how
You
math
could-
works out like that.
You could do what general feat did Psycheer take?
I love doing
I
math.
took the one that you allowed me to take, which is Paragon Battle Medicine.
Oh,
Should I
yeah.
have taken
rare.
toughness?
I did allow that one because
yes.
there was basically not a lot else for you.
It's not too late to change it if you don't want.
Yeah, you can take toughness.
Actually, that was
Kind
my,
of want to if he's not going to let Die Hard count.
That was actually my skill feat. My general feat is Consult the Spirits.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, because it was a rare skill feat, and skill feats are already rough, and I was like, well, that makes sense for you. Just take it. So what does your general feat do for you? Consult the spirits?
I can talk to spirits in the area and get answers from them.
Ooh,
Oh, it's like insect spies.
a lot of spirits here. This man has killed a lot of people.
You spend 10 minutes and attempt a recall knowledge with the chosen skill, which is either nature, occultism, or religion. And I'm going to choose religion. And you get to determine the DC for it.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
50
I want toughness.
every time.
If I get a critical success, spirits reveal themselves to me and have a helpful attitude towards me. They can answer some yes and no questions, I believe.
Ooh.
Always a single word.
Oh.
With success, like critical success, but they're indifferent to me. If I fail, I can't talk to them, and if there's a critical failure, I summon malevolent spirits.
Oh.
Ooh, that's fun.
Get haunted.
No, I changed my mind. Toughness. Now I have 162 hit points.
Yay.
Unfortunately, those hit points don't apply right now.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
And it brought me up, and I put myself right back down to where I was.
Good.
I am an honest player.
Good. Well, speaking of being put right back down where you were, centuries
I
before
told you to die.
the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with each other, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland.
Probably casting innervation.
From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of Smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders.
Big innovation.
To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds.
Big innovation.
On its streets,
Really big innervation.
life in Alkenstar is a
Enough to
nonstop
feel
race
like a spot.
to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar.
Hopefully still are, not were.
Micah's corpses. I'm very tired.
No.
Ebnervation.
Ooh, someone write down whenever we do catching up at the end of the adventure path, what happens if things went bad.
Oh, is there like an ending for if we died here?
There are several endings.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
There's actually I've run a number of adventure paths. It's always fun to read the last book and be like, what happens if you fail? Because I always kind of had that.
Oh.
But this one has the most diverse set of endings.
So if we failed here, would there be no option for a new party to continue?
oh, here.
Or is this like a Fallout where you can have an ending, but based off of what you do, different things could happen to have a slightly different ending?
Both. Well, there's nothing for if you fail specifically here. It's more, because we're getting into the last chapter of this book.
Yeah.
What happens if you fail there? But there's lots of different ways you can fail.
Ah. Horrible.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of failure, when we last left our brave group of adventurers, Micah's Angels, you were at the very, very, very bottom guts of the 10-wound Hydra Forge. You were the second sub-level. You had fought your way through a bunch of rooms here. You fought a bunch of undead crocodiles. I have something to say before we finish this recap. And I know we're still recording this in July 2024, and God knows when this is coming out. Mm-hmm. So people have probably already yelled at us a bunch. But I was right about something, and you were wrong, Jacob.
What?
Remember whenever you were fighting those crocodiles, the skeletal ones, and I was like, well, your gun does bludgeoning and piercing, because I'm thinking of 1E.
It doesn't.
I was right.
No.
It has the concussive trait.
Yeah.
When determining creatures' resistances or immunity to damage from this weapon, use the weaker of the target's resistances or immunity to piercing or bludgeoning. So you can, in fact.
Oopsie daisy.
You stupid.
I'm gonna shit
Wait,
your
Daisy.
pants.
Wait.
You stupid because you didn't catch it at the time.
No, I'm gonna stick with my thing. I'm so nervous. I was like, should I go back to having being the diehard? I'm already dying 3.
Hey,
I'll
hey, look at me.
accept
Look
we're
at me.
stupid.
Worry about this after we're sure that you're keeping this character.
Yeah, it won't help you now.
Yeah, not gonna help you right now. All right, but to resume the recap, even
You're
though
right.
you probably could have fought and destroyed those crocodiles so much easier, you defeated them. You found your way into the undercogs and defeated a bunch of chemical zombies by cheesing them at a doorway.
Yeah.
Get cheap.
That was fun, though.
And then you made the brilliant,
Yes.
unbelievably prescient call to rest after
Yes.
that fight.
Decision. Listen, he
How
talked.
many bottle caps do you have?
He
I
talked
have the
up
maximum amount.
Okay,
Can
that
I have
robot
another
fight
hero
to-
point, though?
Just take a hero point.
He
that
talked
was
up
brilliant.
that robot fight to be such a team killer that he also made all the other fights afterwards sounds like they weren't as bad.
That robot fight didn't hurt you as bad as it could, but it could have really hurt you. You
Yeah.
just
You
handled it
talked
well.
it up so much that you made the rest of them sound easy in comparison.
I mean, it was not.
This one was
easy.
not easy in comparison. This
No.
one had control effects and confusion effects and stuff
Oh,
like that.
I always knew this one would be tough, but I just figured that you always would also assume that the end of a dungeon boss would be tough.
Sometimes it's
Elinor
not
is dying.
like that.
Can we get going, please?
Nah.
I need to cry now or later.
We should talk some more.
But yes, so take a hero point for telling the party to rest, because
Thank
if
you.
you hadn't, this would have gone significantly
I
worse.
probably would
already be
already be dead.
we both agreed.
But you got here and you met Parsus and their cranium preserver, this horrifying clockwork monstrosity with a jar full of heads.
That's dead.
And you did kill it. It shot some heads at you, and that was not fun for you guys.
Unpleasant.
Very
It was
unpleasant.
gross.
I got to run a wizard in Pathfinder 2e, which was really fun.
Aren't they fun?
It was really
God, aren't they
really
fun?
This room is super cool. There's like this big spinning cogwheel, but it has a bunch of gore and viscera. I'll read the flavor text before we jump into our scene. And as you were fighting Parsus seemed to be under the impression that you were coming for their inventions and their knowledge and stuff. And then after you really drawn out bloody fight with them, Psyche was up in their face to face fighting with them, and mentioned that they were there trying to take down Loveless, and you brought them below their hit point threshold, and they realized that you weren't really coming after them specifically,
Well,
that you were going for Loveless.
those were the magical words you just mentioned, was hit point threshold. I was about to be like, could we have just talked them
We
down this
already
whole time?
told them we were after Loveless.
Yeah.
It was the hit point threshold.
Yeah.
They would not have heard reason until,
Yeah, until they were almost dead.
yeah.
A lot of things get more acceptable when you're almost dead.
Yep. And that's where we left off. As soon as Parsus realized what you were really there for, they immediately surrendered, but not before, in the fury of battle, telling Elinor, I told you to die.
Just absolutely fucking her up.
And
Oh my
cast
god.
Innervation a second time where
Because
Critically failed.
you critically failed the
Derek
save.
has a vendetta against me.
Anytime I'm
Vendetta.
running a necromancer creature, shut the fuck up, Drow.
Vendetta is a friend of mine.
Anytime I am running a necromancer of any sort, Cat always gets the worst of it.
Yeah, you have a vendetta against me. I said that.
Only when it's necromancers. Let me set the scene again by reading the flavor text here, and then we'll get back into this.
Spinny wheel.
6 massive mechanical pistons, each 10 feet wide, push up and down along the periphery of this room, filling the area with rushing gasps of air. An enormous gear in the center of the room interlocks with a network of smaller gears, which connect to the base of each piston pump. Gory viscera, chunks of bone, and mechanical contraptions cover the surface of the great gear, rotating in a circle like a macabre museum display. And when you guys were fighting on this, there's actually a fun macro in our foundry to make it spin. But we are still in rounds here. Elinor, you did critically fail that save, but you're not going to take any of the effects until Psycheer's next turn, right?
Yeah.
Because of delay consequence.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I want to let you know, I cannot do that again.
Yeah.
I have no more focus points.
The stress is real. That's why I keep stop recapping. Let's just go.
Psycheer's curse right now is the strongest it has ever been.
And I appreciate it.
Can you go up to the high
Yes.
high one now?
I just got that.
Oh, you about to be hella cursed.
I in fact think that
And I'm about
I
to be
should be
held dead.
allowed to take the negatives from this.
What is your major curse?
Let's look at the major curse.
Did you get that at level 11?
At level
Yeah.
11.
It doesn't apply yet.
It doesn't apply it, but it is very appropriate that this is what gives it to you.
You've
is.
learned to better balance your
yeah.
powers wreaking havoc on your body. Immediately after completing the casting of a revelation spell while you are affected by moderate curse, your curse progresses to its major effect. Rather than overwhelming you, this effect lasts until you refocus, which reduces your curse to its minor effect. If you cast a revelation spell under the effects of your major curse, you are overwhelmed by your curse.
Oh, damn.
So what actually happens?
What's the benefit from it and the
Let's
negatives
look at
mechanically?
the very specific part. This would be under the life curse. Curse of outpouring life. Major curse 11th. Life energy tears through you to empower your magic. Some of your spells carry positive energy with them. Each time you use a spell slot to cast a 5th level or higher spell that takes 2 or more actions to cast, you can disperse positive energy in a 30-foot burst with the effects of a 3-action heal, with a level 4 lower than the spell that you cast. This healing occurs immediately after you have finished casting the spell. You don't benefit from the healing yourself. Instead, you lose double the hit points that you rolled for the heal spell.
Whoa. Wow. So you get a free, it would be if you were casting like a 6th level spell, you get a free 2nd level 3-action heal, which is very useful in some
That is
circumstances.
poured directly from my being.
Yeah.
And you
Ooh.
take double the damage that you roll.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
hefty.
Insane.
Yeah. Moderate curse, though, is what you're at right now.
Yes, which means that I would be doing D12s.
If you were to use magical healing on Elinor. Well, speaking of that, was it your turn? It's your turn on my initiative tracker, but it's been over a week since we played. Was your turn, your action to cast Delay Consequence?
Delay consequence is a reaction.
Reaction, okay.
Yes.
I think you attacked Parsus and took...
And took them down.
Took them below the thing, so it's actually Eleanor's turn. Elinor, I need you to make me a very important flat check.
Elinor unconscious right now yet?
Elinor
No.
is conscious.
Okay.
I'm up. I have
Yes.
I have 86 hit points. It's just
Well,
I can't
She don't take the damage though.
You don't take the damage, but I'm going to write it down.
It rolled automatically. I see what you're doing. Okay.
I just have to beat this save.
Yep, DC 15 flat
Go.
And you should
Elinor.
have-
And I don't have any bottle caps or hero points.
You should have doomed checked off.
I have it checked off, but it's ready to go.
Okay.
Go. Elinor, 15 or higher.
Nope.
check. All right. Chester.
I'm gonna die.
Chester
turn.
looks at Parsus. If you're in your right mind, you could do something to help her help. He will then shickety shake his last.
Oh wait, now I turn on doomed.
No, not yet.
His last quick tincture, and he will use Soothing Powder Lesser on Elinor. He will make it a Soothing Powder of negative energy, meaning that you get to reroll your check right now, and your DC is 10.
Is this your 11th level thing or
No, this is my 11th level thing would make it last for a minute.
Oh, okay.
This only lasts right now.
I'm
This
using
round.
You
Yeah.
immediately attempt a new flat check to remove persistent damage.
I'm using my faithful purple, which is not what killed Al, and it rolled a 5.
Oh, I killed Al.
Why don't you use the red dice?
Roll.
8.
All right. So
You
that's
gave me
another
my
failure.
best chance, Jacob.
Is
Well,
that your...
This is why I die.
And then, how else did I?
This
Oh no! Oh, you asked me about my positive energy bombs. No, Derek, I still have a lot of them because I shot Parsus every time in this comp. I think it says I still have 4. So then that was one action to make, one action to apply.
Yeah, you're not
I'll
gonna
be
have
able
enough
to
turns.
aid you next action, so
I'll
we can
be
keep this.
dead then.
No, you won't. We'll keep this train rolling.
Unless I kill her.
Let's go.
It's Parsus's turn. Parsus has dropped their weapons, hands up, and they say, "Unfortunately, positive healing is not something I am acquainted with.
Elixirs, potions.
Do I look like I keep positive healing
You
potions
look like
on me?
someone who doesn't want to die.
They're a dampier.
Yeah,
And?
they would do negative like you. They might could save you.
Elixirs work just the same.
Okay.
They probably could save Chester, of all.
Can I hand them my staff so that they can use their spell slots for healing stuff?
They don't have the same spell list as you.
Oh, they're not divine.
Okay.
Arcane, bitch. That's their turn. Psyche.
Now do I take it? Or at the
No.
end?
And it'll be on your turn, basically, because you go after Psyche.
And you'll just, at the end of that turn, do the damage that you rolled? Because you
Yep.
wouldn't do the damage twice.
Yeah, it would. It's delayed. The 13 from last turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm dead, Jacob.
And then the next one.
My chance was to survive that, make that save.
Then she wouldn't have rolled. Okay, I got you. I think.
I gave her an extra chance to roll.
2 action 4th rank heal on Elinor.
Staff.
Mine. Or actually, yes, through the staff, because that's another +2, and then these would all be D12s.
Okay, so this is going to be 4th rank, you say? Mm-hmm. So that will be 4d12 plus 4 times 8. Or no, be 4. Is it 2 per or 2 total from the staff?
2 total.
Okay, so 4 times 8 is 32, so it'll be 4d12 plus 32. Or plus 34.
Ooh. That might help.
34?
34.
42.
42 healing to Elinor. Not a great roll on 48.
but still a lot of
something.
hit points.
That's 48. That's incorrect. It's 40-12.
Oops, okay.
Roll it again.
Okay, I didn't take it yet.
Good. Glad we caught that.
Watch it be less.
49.
49. There we go.
You also get to add a number of hit points equal to the spell level to either the target of the spell or the creature nearest you because of your moderate curse.
I'll do that then.
Non-cantrip spell, so it's what, 4 hit points?
Yeah.
Every bit
So
helps.
that'd be
53.
53. So 4 more.
I just checked up 4 more with the little plus button.
You'll be fine.
Psyche kneels down, sets their hands maybe an inch or 2 above where the greatest of Elinor's wounds are, and says, "I have already experienced my greatest failure. Should you fall here, your soul will never know rest, and that is a promise."
Dang.
Chester looks over. Chester's. I've been thinking
Wait.
about this. Psyche has been changing in front of Chester this whole time, and it hit me how he was going to start. Yeah,
What?
you mean that in the positive way, right? We can talk
Psyche
about this
ignores
later.
you.
I was at 139. I was supposed to add 4. And I didn't add it.
You're drained.
Oh, okay. Does it just not let me take up the points?
There's a certain amount of... Your like max HP is limited because you're drained.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. This is also happening because you were all on this massive, gross gear. So I haven't been updating it, but you're all spinning.
Yeah, it's like the merry-go-round of death.
And then 1 action, get all poofy.
Okay.
Get all poofy. How poofy is Psyche by now?
Psyche's taking up the entirety of this room.
Feel me. It's like a cloud.
At least I'll die comfortably.
Elinor, you're going to take 13 points of void damage, and now you'll also be doomed 1 because it's the end of Psyche's turn.
Take damage.
I've given you every chance to survive this.
Yeah, you've given me every chance to survive this. I'm just scared.
All right, and then you're going to take this round's persistent damage,
Oof.
which is
Yeah.
worse.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
25 points of void damage,
Oh,
and I need you to make a recovery check.
please. I'm stuck on whether I'm going to change die or not, but I'm just going to stick with it.
Just roll it good. Shake it up a lot.
You have heard me. You are strong enough to get through this, but I am strong enough to ruin the rest of eternity for you. Do not fail me. 13.
No, it was out of the box.
Okay.
It was out of the
And it
box.
wouldn't be enough anyway. Gotta be a 15.
Roll in the box, goddammit.
2.
2.
It's okay.
Is it a critical failure or is it just
No,
not?
there's no
There's
critical
no
failures
critical
for
Okay.
this.
this. It is now
I
Chester's
can't roll.
turn. What do you want to do, Chester?
I used my last quick tincture. kind of sucks because there's another thing I could do to help out, but it's too late. I can't do anything with that.
You are approaching a future I can no longer push back.
I know. This is cat can't roll. Let Jacob do his turn.
Very good. Chester's going to apply aid with his ghost charge moderate that we've ruled can act as like a positive energy thing because it does positive damage or vitality. Mm-hmm. And he's going to be like, get better! Smash it on you.
All right, so I'll reduce your check
Wake
down
up!
to 10.
Splash damage!
Do you take splash damage?
No, because it would have been coagulated.
I see.
So it's just persistent.
Coagulated.
You take a persistent 2 vitality damage.
Which does nothing.
Which does nothing.
But I am aiding you. Whenever you make your save, I believe it'll be a DC 10 again.
All right, Psycheer, it is your turn.
Your
Round
healing
9.
really helped. Thank you.
Can I... If I did Forbidding Ward, which lends a +1 status bonus to saving throws against attacks, spells, and other effects.
He's shaking his
Death
head
saving
no.
throws, other effects.
It's not a saving throw, it's a flat check.
It's a flat check.
It's not a ocean, it's a spiral. 2 action, haunting him.
I'm looking at all the things that I got. I'm
Die
looking
already.
at everything I have.
How many spells do you have left?
1 4th rank,
Oh,
2 3rd rank, 2 2nd rank,
yeah, actually not that bad. It's pretty nice.
and 2 1st rank.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Staying alive. I'm gonna 3rd rank, same thing as before, so 3d12 plus.
That'll be 24 plus 2, or it's from you or from the staff? You've already used the staff, right?
I can cast my own spells through the staff.
Oh, so that'd be 26 then. So 3d12 plus 26.
Plus 29. It's a 3rd level spell. And the curse.
Thank you. 3d12 plus 29.
Every little bit helps. Welcome to the Saving Elinor's Life if it's the last thing we do
56.
56.
show. Nice.
I'm running out of spells.
We got this.
This is between me and you. And Psycheer's going to drop your full name.
Oh, yikes.
I'm here too.
Like for the record, her real name I think is something like a flower name or something.
Daisy.
Elinor.
Oh.
Her full name is Elinor Barrelin.
We'll try that again.
Elanareth Barrelin.
We're human. We cannot possibly hope to pronounce the Elvish tongue.
Okay. All right. Well, it's Elanareth Baron's turn.
One action, get all poofy.
You're going to take on your turn
Oh, that's a
19 points of void damage.
Okay.
A lot less bad than last round.
I'm going to need you to make a recovery check DC 10 because of the ghost charge, John.
Okay, guys, stick with the purple I've been using or do big purple and
Just roll.
Just roll.
just
Roll
roll.
the bloody one.
That's the die that killed Al.
See if Al loves her enough.
Making this a lot more superstitious than it has to be.
I'm just
I know,
gonna
right?
keep rolling the purple one. It's bound to do better.
Yes, a lot
Sure.
of people say that about gambling too. This machine's due for a win.
I rolled a 7.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
Jesus
this is how I
Christ.
die. I told you this is how I die.
Statistically
I can't get
improbable.
these.
We got rounds of this left. It's okay.
Chester.
Same thing.
All right.
I have mini bomb
I mean,
of
since
this.
she's taking persistent damage, wouldn't that just count?
I'm being generous to
No.
let it help at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I the reason it's helping is because I'm spending something to do this.
All right.
I mean, it's a typical aid action.
Hey,
but
the Cranium Preserver finally succeeded its...
Oh, the cranium preserver can roll a
Pushing every
15.
round.
Sparking.
And I can't.
been taking persistent electricity damage for the past 7 rounds.
I can't even roll a freaking 10.
That was bound to happen sometime. All right, Psycheer, do you want to do anything else? All right, how full are you, Elinor?
140 hit points.
Oh, we're good for now.
All right, do you want to just forgo, or do you want to do anything else?
I'm good for the time being. I can make it a round of that stuff.
I think that that's also more than you're technically capable of having.
Yeah,
Yes.
but so yeah, we'll just leave it for now, because otherwise you would overheal.
Psycheer lifts their hands away and says, "You are as perfect as I can get you. Don't fuck it up."
All right, Elinor,
The thing is, she's gotten to the point where this whole time she's not been too careful about her life, and now she realizes she doesn't actually want to die here.
17 more points of void damage and make a recovery check.
She doesn't actually want to die here, and this is terrifying.
Don't you want to speak with Alonzo again? Don't you want to embrace the candlelight?
I'm rolling big
and
purple.
See him
I'm tired of this nonsense.
one way or another? That will be tonight.
I rolled an 8.
This is so silly.
Your destiny approaches.
Chester?
Push it back.
Same thing?
F me. I can't roll.
You just tell me when you run out of bombs.
How long does this last?
Oh, until you succeed.
Until you succeed. Or die.
So we're doing the aid action slightly wrong. There is assist recovery. And I'm supposed to be making a check.
Okay.
And the reason why this is important is if I regular success, it's DC 10 immediately. But if I critically succeed, then it's DC 10 until.
Oh,
So
I see.
I think, I don't remember if we did it last time we played. It's the last time we played, but I could roll crafting because it's my bombs.
Sure.
And then if I can critically succeed whatever you set the DC as.
Sure.
Probably his spell level or something like that.
Spell DC.
Spell DC, then it could be 10 the whole time. And the cool news is how many actions I choose to do this will automatically step it up. So if I succeed,
You're
it'll become a
pointing at
critical
me.
success.
Go ahead and roll then.
attempt
I
to
rolled the
check.
highest I've rolled all night. 8.
Based on the level of the opposing creature or effect, we've got that figured. You determine how many actions are necessary. I've been doing 2 actions this whole time.
We'll call it 3.
We'll call it,
Because you're not expending a resource.
because if I did 3, I could up the step by 1. Technically, I would only be doing 1 action to just throw the bomb.
Okay.
So if I can do it as 2 actions, then I can make it 3 and step up the step.
The thing
1.
is, this isn't like fire or other things where it's like helping it get it off of someone. This is
it's a
void
very
damage.
vague, it's persistent damage.
Okay, 3.
I'll do 3 actions.
I'm afraid it's not going to change it anyway.
Well, that is an 18 on the die
I need that.
for my crafting.
Could be done if I just roll a 10.
Woof. 18 plus 23 is 41.
That's a critical success.
Elinor, you have permanent DC 10.
Do you hear it? The 13th click.
All right.
Yeah, I think she's starting to hear a 13th click.
Anything psych here? Or are you going to wait for more damage?
I'm in the
Psyche
120s.
is talking them through this.
And you get to make a check right now. DC 10.
2. It was rolling on a 20. I hate everything.
This is insane.
Good heavens.
This is how I die.
This
I
is-
can't stop persistent damage.
This is Dayrak in the darkness all over again.
This sucked so bad. Is that it? Is that it, Elinor?
But that was just my immediate check.
You
Yes.
want to
She doesn't
die.
want to die. Or at least she thinks she doesn't. According to the dice, Elinor wants to die. Is it my turn now?
Elinor, make me another check after you take 14 more points of void damage.
Okay.
You feel the void calling to you, don't you?
DC 10. 50-50.
6.
Ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Chester.
I can't make a 50-50 chance.
Hold on. I literally can't do anything else because your DC is set to 10 permanently.
Yeah, no. Like I said, it really is. Do the dice want me to die?
All right. Psych here, anything?
I will take him from you again. You will live, and I will return him, or you will die, and I will take him from your clutches once more.
Elinor, you're going to take 28 points of void damage.
Oof.
That is 3 8s and a 4.
That one hurt.
Psyker has noted specifically that anger is what motivates Elinor.
That one hurt.
And then it's another check.
Ah, come on. Just gotta roll 10. Just gotta roll 10. 7.
My
I haven't
God.
beaten 8 this whole time.
This is absurd. Chester.
I have found something.
Yes.
Assisted recovery. You can take You could take steps to help your blah, blah, blah. Usually takes 2 actions, stuff like that. The GM decides how your help works using this following examples as guidelines when there's not specific actions that apply. It was like reduce DC to 10, which is what we've been doing. But it does mention that some things will automatically end the condition due to the type of help, such as healing that restores you to your maximum HP to end persistent bleed damage. And what I have seen argued for this is using positive energy to get somebody to max HP will end the negative energy damage.
I don't want to do that.
It's very vague, but
Honestly, if I can't roll above an 8, what does it matter?
We've given Elinor a lot of
We're
hit
giving
points.
her so many chances.
If she doesn't do it, she doesn't do
Yeah,
it.
I mean, this is coming from the person who does not want to lose her character, and I get it.
It's like here.
Parsus, tell me about creating the undead. Just loud enough for Elinor to hear.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
no, she's
very
like despairing.
simple affair. In fact, it's an art I've studied and perfected, and that I am continuing to perfect as I continue my research into clockworks and their synthesis with the undead. Elinor,
on Chester's turn, he loaded his gun while looking at Parsus.
you are going to take middling roll, 15 more points of void damage.
I'm in the 70s now.
All right.
No, 60s.
I need you to make me another flat check, DC 10.
Does destiny approach you, Elinor? Do you run from it?
11.
That does it.
And I rolled Al's died immediately rolled 11.
Elinor,
Maybe it was hearing you talk about. She looks at she makes that, and I'm sure she can feel it. She looks at Parsus and says, "The only reason I'm not stabbing you through right now is they would stop me. You're a real piece of work."
I don't think I am your enemy. We don't have to be enemies. It sounds like we both have it out for the same person. Loveless.
Ain't you been helping him out this whole time?
Oh, yes, I have helped. I've helped in a number of ways, in fact. But my goals do not align with hers, and it seems that, as much as anyone, I am nothing but a little pawn of Lovelace's in her grand little game, and that I am going to be cast aside as soon as her next step no longer requires me. But I can help you take down Lovelace in a way. I have no interest in fighting her myself. I can tell when I'm beat, not just by you lot, but also by Lovelace. I don't know how much of a chance I would stand against her and her plot, but I can help you, capable few, take her down. Her and that bastard Ebrium.
How so?
I designed the bombs. I designed the keys. Lovelace plans to destroy Alken Falls. Level it. Utterly destroy it. And the Hydroforge with it.
Wouldn't that destroy a good part of Alkenstar itself?
It could.
She wants to create despair.
Yeah, but what's the use of becoming the ruler of the army for a ruined city?
She would rebuild it, be their hero.
Exactly. She wishes to establish an army of shield marshals and make Alkenstar her own little kingdom where she can go and expand it as she sees fit. She needs to be the hero of Alkenstar, and to be a hero, she needs turmoil.
Does she want to bring war to Geb and Nex?
Perhaps someday. I can see it in her ambitions. But I have this, and he pulls out this intricate little clockwork like skeleton key that spins and twists on itself.
Ooh.
How beautiful.
This is a key to one of the bombs.
Is it an activation of sorts?
Would the bomb that we have been enough to blow up Alken Falls, or
No.
is our bomb smaller than what he is indicating?
Way smaller.
Oh.
There are 3 bombs aboard a vessel called the Gear Smoke that is sailing down the Ustrati towards Alken Falls. Each of these bombs has a specific key, and this is mine. There will be 2 more keys, no doubt carried by either Loveless, Ebrium, or someone, that will unlock the other bombs. They are armed and ready to go, but if you have these keys, they will disable them.
Is there any other way?
You could risk tampering with them yourself, but they have anti-tamper mechanisms that I have designed. If they detect tampering, they will start counting down automatically.
Can you give me some hints on how to tamper with them? I mean, you built them yourself. You telling me you didn't really build a back door into your own bomb?
Why would I do that? Why would I sabotage it? The back door is the key.
That is the back door.
Chester reaches out and slowly takes the key from him.
There are, like I said, there are 3. They are readied. They can be armed with the key or disarmed. And you should also know that Lovelace personally carries a remote detonator.
Of course she does.
If she suspects trouble, she can simply press a button and start the countdown herself.
This disarms 1 bomb.
Correct.
Great.
What would be the clear radius of these bombs?
That is important to know.
They will tell you. Derek will go ahead and tell you that if one of them goes off,
The
you
other
guys
will be.
are fucked.
I have a question.
Like utterly fucked.
100d6 fucked.
Like 500 feet?
I can survive that.
It doesn't matter. 100d6 and you cannot critically succeed.
What's the radius?
Fair.
It does not say.
But if it's big enough to blow up a waterfall, probably pretty big.
It literally does not say.
Is this ship at the top or at the bottom?
Top.
Okay. Then their goal is to what? Float the ship up to about here and then blow it up?
Correct.
I've got a question. Are these bombs waterproof?
To an extent.
What's the extent?
They'll still blow up and do a ton of damage, but they're also massive.
Oof.
Like size of a shipping container.
Oh, so we can't pick them up.
You would need substantial help to move them. Gear Smoke is also a cargo vessel.
What if we sunk it?
Massive tsunami that takes out the region anyway.
I believe if you started to sink it, Lovelace would know something was up and detonate it, trying to take you out with it.
How would she know?
With the ship sinks.
Loveless will be on the Gear Smoke.
My thought is, even if you sink the ship, it's still at the top of the waterfall. So when they hit the button, it'll still just blow up.
That is
and
correct.
still cause the damage, because it'll be on the floor of the river.
Also, I noticed Ebrium inscribing certain runes on the boat, and I noted that they were teleportation related.
Oh,
crap.
so they can get out when they need to.
I'm still shocked I survived.
Is there a specific destination that was inscribed?
The top of Alken Falls. The plan is to sail it up. The backup plan is Ebrium will just...
Oh, teleport it there.
Correct.
There must be anti-teleportation runes.
Not that big.
But you can be assured that Lovelace and Ebrium will be on there. At least so long as things go according to their plan.
As long as Lovelace is on the boat, they won't blow up the boat.
Oh, I think she'd die to let this work.
No, because there's no point. This is all about giving her power. I mean, she might blow it up to be a sore loser, but...
That's what I mean.
But, like, if we
If
disarm...
I can't have Alkenstar, no one can.
If we disarm 1 or 2, I don't think she'll blow it up. She'll only blow it up if she's, like, about to die, is what I would think.
She
Don't
is.
second guess Lovelace's dedication to this. Lovelace knows that there's no turning back.
She is categorically evil. The amount of people that would die from this.
Why would such an upstanding citizen as yourself, Chester looks around the room, help out with a plan like this?
I was sent here by my family to find a way to profit between this war and this little strange city. And this seemed like good as option as any. Ebrium sold it to me very well, and well, now I can't help but feel like I was the brains used as a pawn in this play.
Wow, you think?
The fight was incredible.
Elinor doesn't stifle her laugh at that.
I have no interest in doing any more business with it. You can be assured that I'm in fact more interested in leaving Alkenstar and this miserable smog forever and heading back to Geb.
Who's to take the blame for the bombs?
When they go off and destroy Alken Falls, who knows? I'm sure someone will invent a convincing story, but it doesn't matter. If Lovelace is there to be the hero, then it doesn't matter who set it off.
And what's with all this? Did Lovelace tell you to do all this? He motions around the place.
At that cranium thing.
Or did you just do this willy-nilly?
Oh, I needed to secure it, but I got bored. And there were some very smart individuals, and smart minds are useful tools. And the more smart minds I found, well, the faster I could build my innovations.
Do me a favor. Stay entertained without this.
It's just my nature.
Oh, don't listen to him, Elinor. Them Gebats are just like that. They don't view living people as people.
I must say, looks at Elinor, you have a surprising tenacity for life. Your soul should have been rent from your nasty, fleshy form.
I lived for one purpose, and now I have another. Suppose I should thank you for some of that. I plan not to die, at least until I have watched Loveless.
You reek of vitality. No offense. You, I don't understand.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Looks at Chester. While you're here with these living, you'd be much better served in other places of the world.
So the funny
'Cause he's
thing
a good
is,
boy.
as much as you might not think it, you're living too.
He actually stares at Chester for a little bit.
Chester will mimic him.
He
He'll tilt
tilts
the
his
head.
Where did you get that hat?
No!
Does he recognize it?
No! Stop it!
No, keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's my daddy's hat. Found it in a pile of dust a while back. Why, you recognize it?
Yeah, the vampire lord used to own thralls and corpse light. It's actually a farm in Geb. Although, unlike other farms, they don't farm produce.
I know how the farms in Geb work. I've done my research. I heard the stories.
I didn't run any farms. My family has no interest in plantation work. But I'd visited when I went to Grey Dirge.
So what is your family's name, if you don't mind I ask? Or if you do mind I ask, Chester hefts the gun again.
Oh, Fademore. My father is Dracar Fademore. He's quite the powerful blood lord.
Is it Fademor or MAO, or,
Dracar is Drakar. Last name Fademore, Fademore.
That is such a cool name.
That's the head of the family?
It's like peak edgelord.
I'm assuming you know vampires?
Yes, I'm the child of Dracar Fademore, and apparently not good enough to do the family's work in country and was sent out here.
So I can tell you're only, half of what they lack. But, so you name Nathan? Ring a bell? Nathan Williams?
I'm sorry, no.
Guy who had this hat? What happens when someone runs away from your family? They just let him go?
I mean, I don't know what you're speaking of. It depends on who's doing the running away. We don't farm. We're hunters.
This guy could not get any sexier.
Yeah, I keep sitting here the whole time being like, Drow, it might not be comfortable to watch you experience this.
How many,
Everything they say is just more fuel for your fire.
you said you recognize this hat from a thrall. What farm did they work on?
Like I said, they worked under a vampire lord in Corpse Light.
Know his name?
Corpse Light, I believe, is run by Lord Mayor Avram Bloodoath. That's where I recognize it. Seems to be the attire of some of the thralls who manage the farming.
Do you know if an entire family was taken?
I don't know the affairs of Corpse Light.
Sounds like Chester has a new mission.
Parsus, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like you very much.
Oh no.
Thanks. Psych here, can I shoot?
Can I ask what?
Can I shoot him?
Can assume what?
Chester will lean over to Psych here. Can I shoot him?
Can I shoot him? Is Psycheer the leader and Psycheer gives you permission?
Well, Chester, I mean, it's not hard to tell Psych here's interested.
Of course.
So Chester doesn't want to step on any toes.
As much as Elinor hates this guy, I think that there's he survived the fight, she survived the fight.
It would make us monsters if we shot somebody who surrendered.
No, it don't.
Besides,
We've killed people who surrendered before.
You killed Shoma.
We killed Shoma.
Who the fuck cares about Shoma?
It doesn't matter.
did you not kill Shoma because of... Thought you killed him for my Al.
I did.
But he
There.
did surrender.
Yeah, he was surrendered.
No, this being might be a powerful ally in the sense of
Hey, Parsus, stand
their
over there.
hatred.
Gets off the gear, walks into the corner.
Stand in the corner and think about
we
what
stand
you've
on
done.
top of the gear right in the middle.
Rotating.
Spinning in a three-way huddle.
Psych here, what are your plans with this guy? Look at this. He'll motion around the room.
It's kind of incredible, isn't it?
Look at what he's done to these people.
It's messed up.
You say the flesh is weak, the machine makes people stronger. Look at what he did to these people. They can't get stronger if they're dead. They're not them anymore.
They became part of a greater thing. I just said the wrong thing, I think.
I love.
Jacob and Chester had the same face,
I think that
which is
Chester
recalculating this whole ordeal.
is the most good character in the group by far. He has the biggest sense of justice.
What kind of god do you want to be?
Whatever I am made into.
You act like you have no say in that.
I think that a god is reflected by its worshippers.
I think that's a dangerous thing, dangerous belief to have. You act like a machine can't have opinions or feelings of its own.
I've seen such cases. Sweep up.
Exactly. Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it might be rare, but it's possible.
Bless you, Sweep Up.
You see, you get to choose your followers. Chester will side-eye at Parsus. I know ultimately ain't none of my business. You do your thing. I don't know if I'd choose him as a follower, no matter how good he is with machines.
Nor I.
I think
I sense no submission in them anyways.
if you had a flock, they'd do nothing but poison it.
I would choose to keep them as an ally. If for nothing else, because they are experienced with machines, and I, in my own artifice, will break down someday.
If you break down, I can help you out.
But Saikir, this stench of undeath, is that truly your thing?
The only thing that I can smell is the only assured occurrence of the flesh, which is rot.
I don't like it. I'll let you have this call. I think we should kill him.
There will be more chances later, once we've grown stronger. Once we know how to more effectively resist what they can do. I'm not willing to sacrifice Elinor.
We don't need to. Look at him. He looks pretty rough up, right?
Yeah.
Were we to make one mistake, we could lose somebody.
Elinor grimaces, but she looks at Saikir and sighs. I do agree with Saikir.
There's been enough melancholy, enough malice for tonight. I've got a small market trip that I want to do. And in fact, I will need your help. Would you be my secondary caster? Would you be my totem as I reach into the spirit world?
We could talk the details later, but if you need help, I'll help.
And Elinor,
Because I don't know. He doesn't know what you're talking about because you haven't mentioned this idea to anybody. But he'll say, like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you give me the details, and I'll help you. As long as it ain't like...
I've become adept enough that I could seek out Alonso's soul.
Bring it back or talk to it?
For right now, only speak to it.
Saikir, if I had the power to help in any shape, form, or fashion,
You have money.
coming that close to death, that conversation we had last night, I was stunned, shocked, beyond thinking of it. But the whole time I fought against that terrible feeling of doom, I realized something. Despite the fact that you thoroughly terrify me, I lend you my sword and my material wealth, and whatever I can, if we can speak with Al, and he wishes to return. You have my word that I shall help to the fullest of my capability.
Does Parsus overhear this?
He's standing a little ways off.
Oh, yeah. Let me go put him in his corner.
We told him to go to the corner, yeah.
Yeah, because we know exactly how Parsus
But
reacts.
Elinor is. I will say though
They
that
wouldn't be a
Elinor
fan.
is not quiet. She's loud and flamboyant and out there.
Zach,
So
just one more try. I gotta say, we could just... You might do this again. I know I ain't no hero. Hell, I tortured Shoma before we killed him. But look at this. This is
did?
40 plus people. Innocent people. Last argument.
I hate to say it, but because of her determination to bring Al back, she's not making Saikir mad right now.
Chester already stated he'll leave this up to Saikir. Saikir's interested in the guy. He's made his points.
Rest your worries. Any path that I go down is a path that I choose.
What about these people? He killed them.
They weren't strong enough.
That means they should die?
I'm not sure if that means they should live.
Should their spirits be at rest now?
Since we have ended the reign of such legendary artifice, what kept them in their state of undeath? I believe so, yes.
Is it possible to more honorably dispose of the body? Heads.
We ain't got time for that right now.
I will send a message to the Duchess.
I like that.
She will be aware.
We could just tell Phoebe.
It doesn't have to be now, but we could make sure that these...
But I want to scare the Duchess.
We should, even if it's out of game, make sure these heads get a proper
Hold on a second.
burial.
Parsus,
Yes.
when are they blowing up?
What?
When's the bombs
schedule?
going off?
When?
Oh, whenever the gear smoke gets here, so it should be within the week. I'm not sure of the exact date.
Oh, so it's like far away. Why is it so far away?
Within the week.
That's a few days still.
Yeah, I know, but why is it out there? Why not here?
Gear smoke is somewhat slow, although I will say, I believe that things could always be accelerated if danger is sensed with that teleportation magic.
Teleportation, man.
Teleportation magic is what has me nervous here.
No, it's like here.
Do they speak regularly with you?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore?
I believe they were going to try and kill me, which is why I was trying to defend myself with my little army.
Little ain't the word for it.
I'm particularly interested in that puppeteer.
Oh, the puppeteer? Yes. That one is not one of my creations.
But you could work with it, couldn't you?
Yes.
Who made that if they didn't?
Saw it on Amazon.
Who made these? Chester will hold up the blueprints. Who made these then?
Oh, the Buccaneers.
Yeah, because the line thing was also in there. I just didn't see it. The
what?
puppeteer. You said that you had a random chance roll. The puppeteer was in there. Chester just never saw it.
Was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Or was the random roll to see if the blueprints were in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you found was the Buccaneers and
The brain.
Cranium Preserver.
Well, then who made these?
The what?
They'll hold up the blueprints, all of the
Oh,
blueprints.
those are some of my creations. The Buccaneers I modified from some original designs. Loveless was very interested in them.
Oh, they're going to be on the ship, ain't they?
Probably.
The Buccaneers. Which ones were those?
Great. Jetpack. Jetpack Buccaneers.
No.
Well, then, yeah, who made the puppeteer? Literally just found it.
Found it. Got it at Walmart.
Incredible. I must go to Walmart.
Actually, I believe I found that one at a theater auction.
This ain't the kind of thing where, like, Ebrium made it and you're just too jealous to admit that he made it because you're a Gebite and he's an
You
Exite?
would know if Ebrium made it.
Why
What
would
can
that
we
be?
expect?
Was it made of the right materials? You'll see.
Don't say we'll see. Tell
No,
us.
you tell us.
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
I would rather you did.
For it is there, and Elinor points to Psyche, for their sake and their sake alone that you still
Ebrium
live.
loves glass. That's kind of his thing.
There.
Was that? Was that so
How
hard?
hard was that?
Can you imagine glass? And Psyche's holding up their arms.
Ebrium is not so much into the mechanical side of things.
Oh, never
He's a
mind.
wizard, and he's very into, what is it called? Vertromancy? Whatever the weird word the Nexians use to describe glass magic. It's a variant of earth magic, actually. That's what he says.
Okay, that's kind of fascinating, though.
Man, I was hoping he'd be cheese magic.
You can find some of those in Keb.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Drow.
Yes.
Are you going to ask anything about how to use these puppeteer thingies you've collected?
More so, I'm going to see if they would be able to work with me.
Because I know you were excited about that.
Did I overhear one of you mentioning bringing back a loved one from beyond the grave?
No.
Elinor tries to hide it, but she's probably not very good with her expression in that case.
Dangerous and complicated magics there. You often need many hands to lighten the load of such work.
You do realize we're talking about actually alive, not one of your things, right?
Oh, I know one who loves the vitality of the flesh, even though it doesn't heal your own skin. Yes,
Oh no, vitality hurts me. You shut up.
He's been dealing with vitality hurting him for ages now.
You can swim upstream all you want, but you'll still get water in your face.
Zacchaeus, please.
Chester, please let me loose. Please let me loose.
That sounds as though you are
Are they offering their services?
offering.
You let me go back. Let me go free. I can assist in such complicated rituals. It's not the first time I've reached between the spheres.
I don't
Chester,
trust him.
You just got another reason for Elinor to vote let him
Can
go.
I do a perception check to sense motive here?
Absolutely.
I want to too. Wait, does that mean we have our bonuses now because we survived the fight?
No.
No? Okay.
Gotta rest.
So I gotta keep it down
17 plus, this will be a 20 because...
because my perception is lower.
Oh no, I turned off... No, it's on. 17 plus 20 is 37.
I got a natty 18 for 34.
They seem to be telling the truth.
We're gonna need people to help with the ritual.
I don't trust him, but...
So this would need to be heightened to 7th, which I cannot yet do.
Oh, that is a bit beyond my capability as well,
That's the
but
scope of the adventure.
I could always assist. I have plus 24 Arcana.
Dang, that's good.
Look at me. I got 24 Arcana. I'm a fancy wizard.
I got 0 because I'm a martial character.
Oh no.
How many secondary casters do you need for the 7th?
4.
4?
Yes.
So clock mommy.
That being said, I would probably have...
I don't know if the clock mommy would like to be part of this.
Just trying to count.
That being said, I would probably seek out Psycheer's followers.
This is after our adventure's over.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the next adventure involving us.
Yes, this is whenever we have to fight Psycheer.
Oh no. Oh no.
Their weakness is water. Quick.
Their weakness is the flesh. Throw skin at him.
What would Psycheer do if someone threw skin at them? Hunks of skin.
That's nasty.
The sickness of the flesh is profound in this one.
You nasty. Okay, hold on. Let's...
Okay.
Guys, I still can't believe I made it. I rolled the owl die once and it immediately gave me 1 above what I needed.
All right, before you take off
Fucking
and
told you.
do your weird stuff, nasty man, or nasty you,
Nasty thing.
nasty thing.
Being. That's why I went with being.
That sounds even meaner.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't care.
What is that? That nasty thing.
3 big bombs on a ship by the name of the Gear Smoke
Yes.
on its way here.
Yes.
Blow up the falls.
Correct.
This key disarms one of them.
Correct.
And Lovelace and or Ebrium probably have the other keys. Or it's someone else important.
They could have also hidden them, yes.
Oh, that's right.
They have likely also hidden the bombs.
The ship can teleport.
Or the bombs, at least.
The ship, Ebrium should be able to teleport the ship if his harebrained scheme works.
And Lovelace has a remote detonator.
Yes.
Make it bing, bang, boom, go off right then and there. Or start the countdown.
Yes.
How long is the countdown?
Yes, that's what we want to know.
Which one? Instant boom or starts the countdown?
Starts the countdown. I don't know how long Lovelace has dialed it in for.
All right.
You should
Probably-
if you get to a bomb, you should be able to determine it.
Probably long enough for her to survive. The whole point is for her to be the hero.
Your jetpack witchmadiges, do they have scent abilities or tremor sense? Only got eyes? What about other Lovelace's minions you may have seen? Can they detect invisible people?
I don't think anyone possesses that capability.
We're going to need a lot of potions.
Yes.
A lot of invisibility.
Okay.
If
I got a
Lovelace
lot of
is
money.
looking out for you, you should probably think of disguises more than invisibility.
Both,
But
perhaps.
invisibility would perhaps help quite a bit.
I'm trying to smart man over here. Thanks.
You have a problem.
advice. Yeah, I don't like you.
I don't understand you.
For some odd reason, now that Elinor has survived that innervation spell twice, she's...
Is it game recognizes game?
Maybe that's it. She just isn't, like... she's fine with it. It's just...
What, you don't understand me because I don't like to kill people? I don't think living people are trash. I didn't say the flesh. I said living people. Point to Psycheer for a second.
You have to smell it. You have to smell it every day when you wake up with these living beings.
Smell what?
The gross
You're
stench
fucking
of life.
Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Oh.
Never mind.
Then
The smell, and you think what? This is better? Looks at the rotting body
cranium
parts
thing.
all over the floor, the blood. You think this smells better?
Yes, it's only natural.
How's it natural? Blood should be inside the body.
You've never tasted it, have you?
No, I don't need to.
Sick burn!
You think I'm some monster that has to drink blood to live? Oh, look at me. I gotta drink blood. I can't be in the sun.
One day you
I
will
love my
taste.
daddy.
One day you
Yeah.
will taste blood, and you will have a choice to make.
I literally can't. I'm not evil. You gotta be for that ancestry thing. I don't think I will. I don't want to.
Note to self: don't let Chester do the dumb thing where they try to suck this poison out of a wound.
And you know what? I like flapjacks and maple syrup. But you know what I don't like? It being all over the floor and rolling in it.
What's flapjacks?
Oh, you.
No wonder
Poor-
this guy's so fucked up.
Yes, he's never had
Horrible man.
They have never had
Dude,
pancakes.
Parsus is from Geb.
I know. Chester stops. Is like recalculating. Have you had any food from Alkenstar?
Unfortunately, yes.
Have you had biscuits? Biscuits and gravy? You had sausage links,
Ew.
bacon, eggs?
Though they might like that
Oh,
wine.
maybe not
Oh,
pancakes?
Wasn't there that wine?
Waffles?
That absinthe?
I will say
Thing.
the Alkenstar ice wine is very nice. It's very fine.
Oh, you would like that.
I called that.
You are a product of your upbringing. Maybe it's not even your own fault, but I'm blaming you regardless. You're messed up. This, he motions at the room. He waves his arm
Oh,
around
it's
at the whole
terrifying.
building. This is not right. This is not normal. Maybe it is in Geb. And maybe some places no Syrian, another town or two. But not most places. That's why I don't like you.
Point taken. You, points the psych here, are the one I understand
Me.
the least. You speak of your flesh being weak and replacing it with machine. Why augment that which is going to decay?
Ugh.
Why not just embrace what lies beyond?
So it could decay faster.
Such is what I'm seeking, but through divinity and not some infection of negativity.
It's just skipping the step and moving on. Why wait for your own death when you can embrace it and live in it?
Oh, no. You misunderstand me. I am a god.
I see.
This
Well,
is Cat.
my liege,
Oh!
That's sarcasm.
if you desire my casting services to call from beyond the world, I will be happy to assist and may even be able to find some auxiliary help. I might even supply the funds.
I will call upon you later.
However, if I am to supply the funds, I would have a favor to ask.
I would hear your favor. Subject.
Is Psych here a little big for their britches?
Always has been.
This guy is not a joke.
And yet they're kneeling.
Whenever your business in Alkenstar is concluded, you would find it agreeable to go travel with me to Geb and help me deal with my father.
Oh.
Oh, the one who cast them out.
I would
Do
be much
you
appreciated.
seek patricide?
My father's the reason I'm here. And if my father finds out that this venture has failed, I will no doubt face consequences.
So
My
you
father
seek
doesn't
protection.
understand anything beyond the thrill of the hunt. Doesn't understand the finer things of machinery and science and what a talented mind can really do. I would like to show him.
Do you seek to show him as a final act of care?
Yes.
I see.
And those in my family who don't see it my way, maybe perhaps I could change their mind.
I believe that anybody's mind could be changed.
We disagree on many things. You seem to loathe creatures like me. If you could find it within yourself to stay your hand, I could give you a path that would let you execute many of my kind. You're smart.
The boulder is conflicted.
The boulder is conflicted.
Listen, I don't think all of you and your kind are bad. My daddy was one of y'all. He got out.
You do recall that this specifically is a dampire.
Yeah, I know. I said he and his kind. Look at him. Or them. They think they're a vampire. So wiggles
Derek
hands.
just did finger wiggles.
My daddy proved he could be better than your lot. Sure would be nice to go meet the ones who made him what he was. You're right. I don't like you. I wouldn't mind using you, though.
Oh, now that's the Chester I know.
I could get you to corpse light.
Dang it.
Now you can't kill him, can you?
Never mind, Sakir.
No, let's kill them right now.
All right.
No. Wait, I was joking.
Now Eleanor's.
Parsus' eyes get big for a second. Like, Listen, I can walk the corpse lap myself. I'll do it.
Stares at
I
him.
seek
I'll
your
do it.
understanding for creatures that I have yet to encounter. There is a value to understanding one's enemy. Because undead or not, flesh is still flesh.
I have a question, and it's probably mood ruining.
What's up?
Are we still spinning on this stupid
Yes, we are. We absolutely are.
Parsus. Hey, what do you think?
Are we still spinning?
Yes, that's
incredible.
Whole time.
Like doing the ballerina, or not ballerina, the skater head thing where you just keep.
We keep taking turns looking him in the eye as we go around. Listen, just while you're here, you know what? No, while you're around us, just stop killing people.
Okay.
You promise?
No more heads.
Sure. I can lay low.
That's 30.
Psyker's going to step directly up to them, to the effect that they can probably feel Psyker's whiskers on their face.
Ooh, how intimate.
We need you to lay low. In fact, this is probably going to be hard enough to cover up as is. Luckily, there are connections that we have, that could alleviate any sort of legal trouble that you should encounter from this excursion.
Oh, don't worry about me, my leash. I can handle myself in such hostile circumstances. I think this isn't the first time I've feasted in Alkenstar's populace. Although this one is quite notable with the Hydra Forge.
I'm more so concerned that you've made a scene and left a witness. That being said, you will have to spare this witness.
Oh, hey, I can help with that. Hey, what you need that mask for?
I wanted to ask that this whole time.
Oh, this little thing?
Yeah.
The air in Alkenstar is foul.
That it?
Yeah.
Is this a mechanical item that we could use or sell?
No.
Give it here.
Yeah? Okay. They give it to you. I'm going to share again. I don't think I've shared this with the audience, but you'll direct your
The
attention
artwork that drives Drow mad.
to the Discord. I'll share this with the
It's like, should we leave the room and let you have a moment?
audience. This is the full portrait, not just the face.
They look so good.
I have to admit that
my
this
God.
picture is better than the token.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chester will take the mask.
But I love
Are you going to crush it
It's really bloody
I
because
love
it's
the
just been a
look.
fight.
and
Probably
lick it?
coughed into it. He'll shove it between some gears somewhere because we're in a gear-filled room. He'll crush it and he'll toss it into a bombed area because he threw so many bombs. He'll be like, look, he's dead.
I have to give you credit. Seems like you've done this before.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Good work.
Oh,
Call me Chester. I know a thing or two.
If such is the case,
give
Psyker's going to snatch a bit of hair, slice it off with their claws, and then
Oh, please take some more for a memorandum. For memorial.
I'm gonna fuck this man.
Oh yeah, dead people don't need stuff either.
Oh, I don't have much of anything.
Hand them over, whatever you
No,
got.
Chester, it's okay.
No, I don't like him.
I
can't kill him, so I can take his stuff.
I got their staff.
I want the neat staff. What about you? Come on,
All right.
They've
You're
already agreed.
they're powerful. You got some neat stuff. Hand it over.
They'll hand you over a +2 striking slide pistol.
Holy shit!
Well,
Heck yes.
well.
Chester, you're
Plus
about to be.
striking sly.
Slide.
Slide.
So you don't have to reload, right?
Do you want to know how much that's worth?
So how much is that worth?
1,000 gold pieces.
Heck!
Oh my.
We could sell it for an entire Mugland.
Actually,
2.
that would be more useful to put onto someone's weapon. That
the
plus 2.
potency rune? Yeah.
Just saying. What else you got?
Oh, come. We've
no.
already shaken them down enough.
I don't care.
Oh, that's the main thing.
Okay.
Then they also have a corpse compass.
What's that do?
This bone compass made of bones of sapient creatures that died violent deaths is eerily effective when it comes to locating corpses.
Yeah.
If you know you're tracking a creature that's dead,
I want it.
you can use the compass
For your dad?
idiosyncrasies to your advantage
Well, just
and gain
in
a plus 2 item bonus on your survival check.
Oh, survival. How much is it worth?
It's 45.
0. Also, if we have to chase him down, maybe it'll count for him too.
Also, they have a
there is nowhere that they can escape now.
they have a
I will
corpse.
be able to see their dreams.
They have a corpse call around, which you've seen before. I don't think it's worth much of anything. by
Actually,
itself.
that round is pretty nice. It's also very powerful, so I'll take it. It's worth 130 gold, so.
While you're digging in to my effects, you may also be interested in this. And they go over to the crushed, electrified corpse of the cranium preserver,
So smarmy.
I love the smarm. It suits
can't.
them.
and they pull out a rune.
Oh.
It's actually shaped like a gear.
Gibby.
It is a grievous rune. When your attack roll with this weapon is a critical hit and gains the critical specialization effect, you can gain an additional benefit depending on the weapon group. So if you had a sword, target is off guard till the end of your next turn. If you had a firearm, hold on, I gotta find this. Firearm, the target takes a -4 circumstance penalty to its save.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And now let's be more realistic. What's a rapier?
sword.
Target is off guard until your next turn.
Oh.
Because you get critical specialization effects, don't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Holy shit.
That is off guard flat for everybody, not off guard to you.
Heck.
That's worth 700 gold pieces.
7.
Parsus
And
is loaded.
if you
no
take the-
wonder they're gonna fund this shit. They have money to burn.
If you take the +2 rune, put it on Elinor's weapon, you would have slot to
Yep.
add Grievous. So you would have a +2 striking electric Grievous rapier.
Yeah, that's honestly,
Power!
that's what I was thinking.
Ultimate
So-
power!
That's some pretty good loot.
Thank you kindly. Also, what was his neat staff?
A staff of abjuration, I think.
No.
That was actually pudding. Oops. She just got that one.
Parsus will tell you, well, that staff is it's a special item of mine. It is my
It is my
necromechanical innovation.
necromechanical innovation.
I'm not sure it'll be of much use to you.
What to do? What say one more
So
time?
basically, Parsus is, in mechanical terms, Parsus is a unique NPC.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an inventor's innovation thing, but it's unique to them.
Can we sell it?
Although a necromancer by training, no, it's not worth any money. Parsus recently developed a complex device called a necromechanical innovation. This device allows Parsus to use their clockwork necromancy, explode, and necromantic winding abilities, which is just my NPC stuff.
But if we take it, he
Otherwise functions as an inventor weapon innovation with no modifications.
Would this allow Psycheer to incorporate the bugs, the little mechanical bugs, into themselves since it has winding capabilities?
You wind the innovation itself, so not really. But if you really wanted it, we could talk about it.
it might be the excuse to do whatever feat tree may help do whatever you won't have done. Nice story stuff. And then we'll search the room.
I want that
while we're
aura
at
of
it.
bugs. I want that aura
That
of
is
bugs.
so Psycheer, to be honest. The bug
be
aura.
The plague.
Probably some kind of spell or something.
There's nothing else in the room.
Yeah, we got heckin' good stuff. I'm not going to complain.
I would like to know, out of curiosity, all these pistons going up and down this big gear right here. What's
Would
all
they
this
have done
for?
anything?
Did he do this?
No, this
Or
is
they
just
do
part
this?
of the.
Or...
This is just part of the
Okay.
forge.
It's cool for
Yes, Nate.
atmosphere.
All right, you behave yourself.
Oh, I'll try.
Psycheer will keep your staff, so you can't make too much trouble.
Understandable.
Well, you're a wizard, so
Should be returned if and when you call upon us. I highly doubt that I will have any use for this. But should I find some I'll just keep it.
No more killing people. Eat some flapjacks. Maple syrup. Dollop of butter on top.
Do you have a recommendation for a venue?
Actually, yeah.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. So flapjacks. There's a place called the Frying Pan. You'll notice the right place filled with old people and some elves, but they're also old people.
If it looks and smells like checker patterning.
Yeah,
I'll do my best.
it'll change your life.
Or unlife.
I won't say biscuits and gravy will do that. Not a
No,
big fan of the
yuck.
gravy myself.
Biscuits, though.
But eat some flapjacks. Have some sausage. Blood sausage if you want. Ooh.
There's their compromise.
I'm tired of being here. Can we leave?
Yes, there's much to be done.
Also, stay at this inn and keep your head low so we can find you when we need to. There we go. Now we know how to find them.
If it's supposed to be like it is, it sounds like swapping around everything isn't all that horrible.
We got
fair.
fucked up because it didn't clarify early on in the book.
Yeah.
So we were looking for he, him, Parsus, and now that we found they, them, adjusting is taking its sweet fucking time.
Yeah. So we've learned basically everything I can think to ask.
Parsus will point at Elinor.
Oh.
I told you to
I told you to die.
See, like,
This last hour of roleplay. Ha! Tricked you!
I don't have any 5th level spells left, unfortunately.
Yay!
It's good to know. We should do it.
You should have been dead by now with what I put on you. Your grip on vitality is impressive, if not a bit revolting to me, personally. May you hold on to your vitality, and may your time come whenever you choose it. And he gives you a ring.
Oh, dang! What's
you just
that
got
do?
proposed to.
No, not like that.
Does it? Is it do anything, or is it like a memento?
They'll explain briefly that this is a grim ring. This golden ring is sculpted with the visage of a grinning skull on the side. While wearing the ring, you can attempt to detect the presence of undead creatures as an exploration activity. Blah, blah, blah. The important thing is activate as a reaction. The trigger is whenever you gain the drained condition from an undead creature, reduce the value of the drained condition by 1.
Hey, I don't like that.
Dang.
That means that we're going to be seeing things that drain.
Yeah, I don't like that either, but this is really cool.
How much is it worth? Because it also could have been for that purpose.
150 gold.
Oh no.
No, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, I'll give that to Elinor.
This is game recognizes game.
You know, it is kind of funny how some fights in books, when you win them, one character really benefits from that win.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Parsus. You have been marked, and I will visit you in the flesh or in your dreams soon enough.
Goodbye, my liege. May I never incur your divine wrath again.
Hey, I hate you. See you later.
Hate you too. You smell bad. Or actually, you're the only one who smells good here, but you hang out with the living. You haven't tasted blood. I will eat your flapjacks. Do not be
Elinor.
disappointed when I hate them.
Gives them a nod. Just a nod.
Oh, I'm Parsus. Chester will start walking out. I'm Parsus.
Parsus.
I'm dead,
Also-
but I'm not dead. Oh,
Nice hat. He leaves.
I mean, I could do it right now, Sakir.
It's okay.
You know,
it's okay.
he's
It's
trying.
important.
He's testing me.
It's
He's
important.
testing me, Zakir.
Yes, and you have just passed that test.
I don't want to.
It's okay.
I'd rather fail.
It's okay.
You mean that Chester didn't have I must get an A in all of his courses?
No.
Was he a C's get degrees type of guy?
He's a smart guy. He just,
More like
Parsus.
you, he doesn't.
he hates Parsus. He's not obsessed with success.
No, I'm in school.
He was homeschooled.
Oh, never mind. He
never
got
mind.
A's.
He was raised on a farm. What do you
Even
think?
worse.
Even
Anyway,
worse.
You've been over this.
It's okay. I know that you don't like them.
You guys leave the Hydra Forge, and you make your way back
To the bar.
the Barrel and Bullet. You go up
And we make sure that we're not tailed.
the floors. You want to know
Holy
what,
shit, we make sure we're not
You want
tailed.
to know what time of day it is?
What time of day is it?
It's probably 6.
Yeah.
In the morning?
Because it was 4.
Oh, no.
Oh, PM.
It's
Oh, no, we slept.
It's middle of the day.
It is the middle of the day.
sick. That means that I can go buy some candles.
It is 3 in the afternoon right now.
If you're buying candles for that, I'm paying.
It is 50 GP.
I'm paying. So I'll pay. I'll buy them.
But you cross over. It's still smoggy and like fog covered around the Hydroforge. You use the little metal boat thing to get back to the shore.
So cool.
And you go across the bridge and make it back to Ferris Quarter, and you go back to the bar. When you get in there, you see Gloriana Button sitting next to.
Oh, yeah.
You see Gloriana sitting next to Gattleby, eating some of the chili, looking revolted.
Also, note, Elinor does not drink when she gets back to the bar this time.
Oh, Chester grabs a bottle.
She does not drink.
I can't waste it. I know it's too important.
This is not the spirit we seek out.
I want to annoy Phoebe. He'll tap Gattleby, take a spoonful of his chili, lean the other direction when he looks, go over the bar, grab a bottle, and start heading to the back room.
I think that's where we're going to have to pick up in our next episode.
There we go. Pick up right going to the back room.
Going to the back rooms in the next episode.
Eleanor has a new lease on life.
We got a lot to do next episode.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. Good roleplay episode, guys. Watch out. If you're not filled up on hero points, take another one.
Yay!
You're going to need it. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. We are also on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Ko-fi page. You can find us at ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's ko-fi/third gallon. Our theme music for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.